This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.
Hello, I'm Megan Thompson with your afternoon update right now from ABC15 Arizona. We want to get right into monsoon damage all across the valley. Strong storms moved through overnight and this morning dropping heavy rain at times, putting thousands of people in the dark and leaving a trail of destruction. This is video from Scottsdale this morning. Plus.
Oh, there it goes. It just fell.
What?
Yep.
Oh, no.
It just fell.
Oh, no is right. A viewer sending in this video, too, of those heavy winds toppling over a saguaro. The viewer tells us this cactus is between 150 and 200 years old. In the East Valley, power lines were down, trees toppled over, and mobile homes destroyed. Our own Amelia Fabiano in Mesa for us, where this community near McKellips and Wrecker was ripped through by the storms.
What I want to show you is what we saw driving in this morning. Every single one of these power lines right along Wrecker here, you can see completely snapped in half, some of them even falling on some people's properties. And then there's just debris all over the road, parts of people's roofs, parts of people's houses. It really is a mess out here. It seems like Mesa, this part of the East Valley, really did get the brunt of the damage from last night's round of monsoon storms. Overnight, we also saw a lot of lightning still in this area early this morning, a lot of thunder, even hail at times.
It was just howling through here. All of the trees were banging around on my house. The roof tiles were lifting up and setting down. I could hear them on the roof. At first it was, well, hey, cool, kind of a rainstorm and lightning show. Maybe this will be interesting. But then it got really destructive and really damaging.
You can see people across the street starting to survey the damage and just what work they're going to have ahead of them today. The calls they're going to have to make to the insurance companies. Definitely going to be a long day ahead for a lot of people out here. Reporting in Mesa, Amelia Fabiano, ABC15 Arizona.
Neighbors are pushing back against a possible bottled blonde location in Gilbert's Heritage District. The area has other bars and businesses nearby, but people at the neighborhood meeting last night telling us they're concerned the attire and concept won't be family friendly. The developer Aaron Wagner says they have heard feedback and already made some adjustments. Despite pushback, he says there are people excited about the concept.
That concerns me, the density of having, one bar next to another and not having a diversity of businesses.
And there's people that are signing petitions, as you guys know, that are opposed, but we get flooded with hundreds, if not thousands, of people in support and excitement for the venue as well.
Wagner's team still has to formally submit their design proposal. If everything moves forward, construction would start in 2024. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, so why not have it for dinner too? Chompie's is introducing breakfast for dinner menu with an array of new bagel sandwiches. That new menu option begins for you this Friday. And a Valley principal taking on a daring challenge to raise money for a crucial fundraiser. Jeff Armstrong at Coronado Elementary School in Gilbert keeping his promise last Saturday to go skydiving for the very first time after his community met their fundraising goal of $35,000. The 3-week donation drive helps pay for dances and events hosted by the school PTO. When they began dancing this year, donations weren't looking good. That's when Mr. Armstrong offered up some motivation to his families. By the end, they'd raised more than $43,000, and Armstrong gladly took the leap in Eloy.
The school has the support of the community like that. There's nothing that can't be achieved.
Now, because they exceeded their goal, the school will also be using some of that extra money to renovate and modernize their library.
Time now for that most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. Storm chances are back today. The best potential will be in areas along the eastern Mogollon Rim, spots like Prescott and Show Low and Pine Top. For the valley, though, there is a chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms. And while we could see some storms this morning, that chance goes up again this afternoon. That high 100 today in Phoenix. We did reach the low hundreds yesterday. Today, maybe not quite as hot as yesterday, with temperatures in the 70s to 80s along the Mogollon Rim, upper 90s to low hundreds from Bullhead City to Lake Havasu. Those storm chances continue today in the valley. Then we're drying things out starting tomorrow, and we're going to stay dry in Phoenix through the weekend. For the high country, those storm chances trending down through the end of the week, a little bit drier this weekend, and then look what's coming our way by next Tuesday. It will get a little hotter this weekend, but then we've got an area of low pressure to track, and that's going to bring some lower temperatures, more of a fall-like storm system with highs into the 90s for much of next week.
We will have another update for you tonight. Until then, get the latest news, weather, and traffic at ABC15.com. And make sure you download that free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.